This guy pictured here told his family that the government was after them, and he was not seen by his family again after that. Dane Elkins has been missing since December of 2020. At the time of his disappearance, he was a champion racquetball player and a 21-year-old engineering student at UC Santa Cruz. On the day he went missing, Dane posted a video to Snapchat saying that there were targets on him and his family. He started to ramble a little bit in the video, saying things like, how do we know what food we're supposed to have or not supposed to have? How do we know what to drink, etc., etc. Now, one day he told his family that he was going to drive around in his car and stay with his friends. However, he ended up having a psychotic break. Dane's mother, Deborah, is amazing and kind, and I've actually spoken to her multiple different occasions. She is awesome. She fully believes that her son had some type of psychotic or mental episode and that he is still alive, but he's since been living off the grid or with the homeless. Deborah has since turned to social media, hoping that others can help her locate her son and bring him home. Dane also reportedly had a black belt in karate, and as I mentioned earlier, he was a racquetball champion. He won 23 junior national titles in both doubles and singles competition. He was awesome. Others that knew him stated that he was a true gentleman with amazing manners and a really hard worker. Now, Deborah said that off the courts, Dane was a big family guy. She said he was a funny guy who loved his family and spending time with them and doing things like making silly videos with his siblings. He reportedly was very close to them. Family meant everything to Dane. But unfortunately, when the COVID pandemic hit, Deborah started to notice a change in her son. As you already know, when we were all in isolation, it took a toll on the mental health of many people. Dane started kind of laying around in bed all day. He would then disappear into the night and say he was going to stay with friends, but in reality, he was kind of just riding around by himself. On December 21st, though, of 2020, Dane called his mom from a highway saying that it was not safe for him to come home. He told his mom that even her life was in danger and that she had targets on her, and so did his dad. Police ended up finding his car along a section of the Castaic Highway, which is a mountainous highway or near mountains in California, and it reportedly had a flat tire. Also, his wallet, cell phone, and computer were all still inside the car. His mother thinks he left all of that behind and did not take his car because he was a bit paranoid and scared because he thought he could be tracked by the government. So he left everything traceable in his car. Research has shown that instances like these where people think these things really became a lot more common during the pandemic than it was before the start of it. But his family has not heard from him since that day, and they are heartbroken and miss him like crazy. Now, there have been a few sightings of Dane, though, and like I said, his mother, Deborah, still firmly believes he's alive. One sighting was in Bakersfield, and another was in Mojave, and another was in Northern California in July of 2021. During that incident, a mother stated that she bought him food at a Taco Bell in Oakdale. The mother stated that the man she saw was a younger man, probably in his early 20s, and nice looking, but he was a little scruffy, like he had been on the road for some time, traveling maybe. She said he was very polite, with great manners, and he spoke very well. That was Dane. And then there was another sighting in April of 2022 on the Santa Cruz Wharf where another mother and her son were approached by a man that looked very much like Dane as well. He said he was super kind, but seemed a little worried about the government. The mother gave him a $20 bill and said when she was leaving, she heard him order a taco and a bottled water. Deborah really thinks that that was her son that this woman saw. She said it sounds just like him and that he loved cold bottled water. I also know that during one of these sightings, he stated that his name was Cody, and that's his brother's name. However, since then, there have been no other verifiable sightings, photos, videos, anything like that taken. There has been no contact from him. So now Deborah, his mother, is depending on the kindness of strangers and social media to help find him. She hopes that people keep an eye out for him and that the next sighting she finds out in real time before he leaves the area. She also asks that if he is seen to please snap a picture or a video so that it can be verified that it's him. Now there are a few things his mother asks that you do if you see Dane. First, do not approach him by saying his name because it could possibly trigger his paranoia. Instead, if you see him, act like you want to just get to know who he is because you're kind. Be kind to him, chat with him if you can, offer him some food, and then call this number I'm about to give you immediately so that you can give his family the details so they can try and find him and get him the help he needs. The number to call is 562-504-6005. Guys, if you do nothing else, please share, comment, and like this video. His mother is really hoping that this reaches a lot of people and that the word gets out because she fully believes her son is still alive and that there is still hope she can find him. And I do too. So please, if you don't engage with any other of my videos, please engage with this one. My heart and prayers are definitely with the Elkins family. This is honestly one of my absolute biggest fears as a mother, my children going missing. I can't imagine the pain and and fear. Many hugs go out to y'all. And Dane, if you see this, your family really misses you and wants you home. They said it's just not the same without you. For more cases of missing people, please visit my playlist on TikTok or on my website at www.truecrimewithmegan.com.